Hey everybody, I have a special little process video for you today. I had a little, guest helper on this one. I'm just starting out with a white piece of DCWV cardstock, and I'm using this Nuvo embellishment mousse over this geometric heart stencil, and I think that one is from the Just Be You collection by Echo Park. I'm really loving geometric hearts right now, so I had to have this stencil. I really like how dimensional and shimmery this embellishment mousse is, and just a little bit goes a long way. So I just usually spread it like that with my palette knife, or I get like an old gift card and use that to spread it. That works well too. So I've marked off where my photo is going to be placed, and I'm just doing some of the adding some of the texture paste in a couple of different spots around the photo, making sure that some of it is kind of covered up so that it looks like maybe there's a whole big patch of this under the photo. So while I finish doing that, let me tell you, I was making this layout, and towards the end, my daughter, who is 2.5, comes in and wants to help, and she starts, grabbing my stickers and asking for my resin flowers and grabbing my ATG and imitating whatever I do. So I just I kind of let her play around with my stuff, while I'm there. And, it does keep her happy and allows me to finish what I'm doing. So after I do these two areas of embellishment mousse, I am gonna go ahead and get my 6x6 paper stacks to look for a paper to mat my photo with. And I decided to go with either glitter paper or glitzy paper because this layout is going to be a little bit different for me. I'm not going to have my usual like paper layers, and I'm going to use more of die cuts, layers of die cuts and stickers as embellishments here. So I'm just looking through to see what I like. And I was thinking of going with that like rose gold because it kind of matches the embellishment mousse, but it kind of looked a little too brown on the photo. So I went with the gold, and I'm thinking that fuchsia kind of pink glitzy paper would have worked well too. But I like the more neutral gold. So I go ahead and choose this one, and then I'm just gonna keep that that piece that has the hole from where they hang the stacks on the rack, because that allows me to actually mat my photo, where if I cut that, then my paper won't really be long enough to mat. So I cut the border just with my scissors a little unevenly, and I have to take it apart and fix it just a little bit. And those die cuts you see off to the side, those are the die cuts I'm planning to work with. They're from the Tea Lightful collection by Pebbles. And I think this is the first time that I've actually bought any collection from Pebbles. I thought this particular collection was really, really cute, and I just had to have it, even though I wasn't sure how I was going to use it, but I found a way. So I thought that it needed a third area of those little geometric hearts. So I just went off to the side of my paper and added just a tiny bit. And when you use this like embellishment mousse or texture paste or anything like that, you do have to go and clean your stencils right away, so that, especially these really kind of delicate ones, so that they won't be like deformed by the texture paste. So I've matted my photo and I'm adding some adhesive there, and I'm pretty happy with that. So that teacup's really cute. It's got the little bunny with the heart on it, and this collection's actually got a bunny and a teacup as well. So I've chosen some of the die cuts that I think that would work well, and I chose that little cookie with a heart in it because you know, we're big Doctor Who fans, and we like Jammy Dodgers, and she loves them too, and she calls them heart cookies. So I decided to put that little heart cookie in there too. So I'm just playing around with my embellishments and my stickers to see where I want everything. And I'm going to adhere some of them flat and some of them with pop dots so that there's some dimension on the page. And this is where you're going to see my little special guest come on and start trying to help me here. Another thing about this video is that my iPad actually ran out of battery once, ran out of space another time while I was trying to film this. So some of it is going to get cut, and I have a photo of the final layout. So here I'm just putting some pop dots on the bottom of that teapot so that I can still layer stuff behind it towards the top. And then once I'm done with the layout, I'll go back and add adhesive, more adhesive to the photos, more adhesive to the layers if there's anything loose. So here I'm just layering stuff, and all of a sudden here comes my daughter, who had been like happily watching a movie in the living room, and she starts trying to take everything. So you'll see me like trying to keep her from, you know, sticking stuff randomly on my layout. Like she wanted to stick stuff on the pictures. She just wanted to stick stuff everywhere, and some of that stuff would not have been easily removed. So you'll see me trying to, you know, take stuff from her, and then I actually give her stuff that I want to put on the layout. So she'll get to help me do that too. So she feels a little bit of that she's part of the process. Oh, those teacups, I'm trying to see if they fit in there, but I don't like all the little white spaces that are left in the handles and in between the teacups, so I'm just not going to use those for this layout. So I'm looking through my stickers, and I think I want something up on top. And I found this watch that says tea time, and I thought, oh, that's so perfect for the Alice in Wonderland theme. So I'm looking through my little die cut pack. That's how I store them, in those little kind of Ziploc bags or tiny bags. And I cut the back of the packaging where it shows all the different die cuts, and I stick that on the very back so that I can easily refer to it and see which die cuts I have in that pack. So I tried that little wreath that says together time, but I don't like it. It feels like too much up there. So I'm going to bring this little tea bag that says you're my cup of tea. I think that's super cute. And then I also bought the those puffy flower stickers. I don't know why I got those. It's not something I would usually get, but yeah. See, she's playing with the sharp tape dispenser, so I had to take that out of her hands. And there she's playing with all my die cuts. But yeah, so I bought those puffy flower stickers, and it's not something I would usually buy, but I'm really into them now. I can use them in a lot of different layouts. So I'm glad I bought them. So now I'm gonna layer some of these puffy stickers for more texture. So here she's trying to help me with those flower stickers, and she grabs them and she says mine. She like tries to peel them off and she starts sticking them on the layout. So I'm trying to incorporate the ones she chooses, but it's just not working out, so that's okay. We'll try a different one. No, not that one either. So then she loves stickers and she has her own collection of stickers, but for some reason mine are always better, right? So I take the stickers and she's like playing with my die cuts now. And I'm gonna let her put, see, she takes my, she's asking me to put tape on things. So, and then she tries to do it herself too, like she imitates me using the ATG. I find that hilarious. She gets it and like rubs it on the paper or the die cuts. Like if she's, see, there she goes. And she goes trying to stick something on the photograph there. So I call her my, mini-me. That's why I call this the a special guest appearance with the mini scrapper, because she's really my mini-me and imitates everything I do. So I'm putting those foam adhesive foam squares on the butterfly, and I let her put that on. Then she's asking for the kite, so I put adhesive on that, and I'm gonna try to help her put it in the right spot on my layout. She's telling me where she wants to put stuff, but see, there we go. I actually kind of like it pretty close to where she put it, so we leave it there. And then I have to fold back that sticker cloud, which is a little bit tricky because those stickers are kind of like see-through, but they have a lot of glitter, so they're a little kind of thick. And then she's got my adhesive foam, and those are not easy to remove, so I don't let her play with those. She's got one of my clear stamps there that she's playing with. And she's asking for my flowers. I have a bowl of resin flowers on my desk, and she loves it. She likes to just look at the flowers and take them out and go through them. So she's asking me right now to get some flowers, and I'm like, well, that's a pretty good idea. I have that sun in my little bowl too, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna add adhesive to this sun, and we can use it on the layout. So there she goes, asking me for tape for the sun. So I add a little bit of adhesive on there. And let's see if we can put it in the right spot this time. Yay! She did it. She put it in the right spot. So then she's asking me for 2 flowers. She wants 2 flowers. So, well, that's not a bad idea because there's so much so many flowery elements here in these die cuts. So I pick a matching one and let her put it on. She puts it behind the teapot, which is fine, I fix it later. I really like that the adhesive from my ATG is pretty removable for, I would say like 15-20 minutes or so, and then it's permanent and you can't take it apart without damaging the paper. But you can move it around for the first 15 minutes or so. So then she's telling me that she wants to stick that flower on Daddy, and she's trying to stick it on the faces on the photo, but then I tell her, we have to stick it on paper. So she keeps wanting to put something in the middle there, and I'm looking for a tiny flower, and then we make a big mess with the flowers and pick them all up again. And so here I'm trying to fit in that. I picked that purple one, the teal one that she had behind the teapot, and then I get a really tiny pink rose. And I just get these resin flowers from eBay. They have really cute flowers, cupcakes, bows, animals, all kinds of shapes. And they're really, really cheap too. But you do have to wait a while because most of them come from China. So you have to wait a while for them before you actually get them. So I'm putting I'm putting adhesive on some of those resin shapes, and I'm just letting her stick it on my layout just so she can be entertained and I can finish up here. So I added that resin flower by the bunny, and then the resin flower by the teacups, and then I add a tiny one next to that purple flower, and I'm pretty much done. I just need to do the journaling here. So she has gone back to playing, and I grabbed my favorite pen, my Jane Davenport fountain pen, and so I'm just gonna write a little bit on the top and the bottom. And I felt like it wasn't finished, so I actually go back and like do kind of a doodly border, not completely around the page, but pretty much all the way around. I just didn't want it to feel too closed in because I like that airy feel of the page that it has right now. So I do just kind of like a half finished doodle around it. And you'll see what I mean in the final pictures at the end because I ran out of space here. And another thing I did that we didn't get to catch on camera is that I turned the layout over in the back, and I gave my daughter a pen, and I told her to make something for Daddy here. So that'll be special to see in a few years. So here's her doodles on the back of the layout, and here's the final layout. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!